Hey everyone, today the moon is in Sagittarius. It goes into Sagittarius on Friday, about 2:30 in the afternoon. And so we are looking today at what is lifting off the ground. What is ready to fly? What have you been putting your love, care, attention, energy into, investing resources in? To see go somewhere. And so we don't have to have it all figured out, but today is a good day, and this Sagittarius moon is a good time to think about what is ready to take off, what is ready to start lifting above the clouds, so to speak. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, September 27th. So the moon continues with this Virgo moon cycle that began with the solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo, really asking, what are you needing to get right? Where do you need some course correction? What can you see that isn't ready, that isn't perfect, that needs some attention? And now that the moon is in Sagittarius, we are thinking about how we are putting effort and energy into something that needs to expand, something that needs to grow. And so think about creativity and what in your life, what in your world needs to get bigger. um, what is bringing something positive into your day-to-day life, and how can you invest in that to see it really grow and expand and become something. So yesterday I was talking about the seed below the ground, and with the Scorpio moon we had, oh my goodness, just such an intense week with a T square. So a lot, Mars and Pluto. We had the eclipse. We had a grand trine and a kite. So I shared about all of that earlier this week. If you missed it, go back and watch, because you probably want some perspective on what's been happening. And a lot of it, like I said, is unfolding internally. So with the outer planets retrograde, we are doing that inner work. And so what we're processing is our thoughts, our feelings, our attitudes, our beliefs. What is it we need to bring to the table to have something to offer? Right? To bring something positive to share with others and the world around us. So, thinking about what is that bigger picture for you? What is your big why? What brings meaning to your life? What do you care about? And how can you put your attention onto something to see it grow, to see it expand, and to see it like that little seed below the surface. Give it the nourishment, the water, maybe it can't see the sunshine below the soil, but it can feel the warmth, right? It can feel the love and the nutrients, the nourishment. So that seed, in the right conditions, right? It needs the nourishment, it needs the love, it needs to know that it's safe, and in the right conditions, it will germinate. And when it germinates, what does it do? It emerges above the soil where you can see it. So that is how we want to think about Sagittarius. What is emerging? What is coming into the light of day? What is shifting so that we can see it more clearly, so that we have that better vision of what is before us, but also what its potential is. And so thinking about the little sprout, the little seedling that says, I'm small right now, but if you invest in me, if you take care of me, I could become something really beautiful and impactful. So, what is that in your life? What are you investing in? What are you putting your effort and your energy and your thoughts and your beliefs and your care into, so that it can grow and become something you imagine, but also maybe something much more, maybe something not quite the way you imagined it, but also very beautiful. And that is the beauty of the creative process is as we invest in something and see it grow. And remember, the creative process involves all dimensions of how we interact with the world around us. It involves feelings, it involves our bigger spiritual flow and trust and having the flow of information move through us, move through our hearts. It also requires being hands on and tangible and taking action to shape things. It requires action, it requires action steps. We can't just sit around and dream waiting for it to happen. We have to do the things that make it happen. And this moon cycle began with an eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. Virgo knows all about being hands on. So you don't turn mud into pottery without getting hands on, without getting your hands dirty to shape something, right? So, where are you investing in what you're creating in the world around you? How can you think about that? And especially think about what you want to see grow, expand, begin to fly, begin to take off. What does that look like and feel like for you? I would love to hear your thoughts if you feel like sharing what you are investing in or what you want to see grow. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. You can also buy my books that are about cycles and healing and how the planets can inform our healing process as we go through this adventure of life. And it's a great weekend to think about adventure with the moon in Sagittarius. So those books are available at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Transformationalastrology.com is my member site. More on that soon. Thanks for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I so appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.